Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Inkaholic here, and today I have another tutorial for you, and this one is going to be based on the UHC mode. I'm going to tell you everything you know to start your own UHC mode tournament on your server, and hopefully answer every question that you have to ask. So let's begin. Okay, so first things first, I would recommend you downloading the Admits program. This is a program, and I will have the link in the description below. It is a very, very awesome program to use. It basically is a seed mapping tool. It will allow you to put in a seed or generate a random world or so on and so forth, and it show you the top view of all the biomes, dungeons, witch huts, nether fortresses, slime chunks, you name it. It's a very, very awesome program to have. I highly recommend you go download this, and that way you can get a overview of what seed to play on. So let's go ahead and pick this profile here. Okay, now once you've opened up the program and selected the profile you want to use, you want to come up to File over here, go to New, and you can either use the seed that you have already, or you can pick a random seed. And we're going to choose Default, and it will randomize a seed for you to look at. Now, if you notice up in the top right hand corner, when I hover over certain areas, it tells me what the biome is and the coordinates for it, where spawn is, and the seed is located up here. Now, looking at this area, we're going to make our UHC map a 2000 by 2000, so basically 1,000 blocks in each direction of not spawn, but 0, 0. And you want to look for 0, 0, which is right there, down in and around this area here, which is a taiga biome, and it's real close to, this doesn't look like a good area that you want, the final battle to occur, because most final battles tend to occur, I cannot say that word, happen. There you go. Like happen right there. So anyways, this is not a good map. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to hit Control R for randomize another map. Okay, now here's a good one. Now the last one wasn't that good because there was a lot of ocean. You'll have spawns that are near oceans, and you don't want to do that because when you separate the players, it will kick them out in the middle of the ocean, and that's no good. You want an area that is 1,000 by 1,000 blocks good of solid land. I'd try to prefer not to find any with like extreme hills, maybe a little bit of desert. Like there's a temple right here, and I think it's just out of the range. So let's do another one. Let's just keep going. See, that's a bad one. That one's a bad one. That's a bad one. That's a bad one. That's a bad one. That's a bad one. Bad one. Bad one. Bad one. Really bad one. Horrible. Good God. Whoa. Alright guys, and I finally came across a seed that I like. There's a lot of plains biome right here, and right at 0, 0, which is right up in here, it's right where some swampland and a birch forest and the plains, and there's a river, and it seems like a pretty good area for Final Showdown. There's a little bit of desert. There's a couple temples that could make some players very happy, possibly. So this seems pretty good. It's not going to kick anybody out into the ocean. I think the closest one here is around 1,200 blocks, so we'll be within that range by a couple hundred. So I went ahead and took this seed right here and loaded it up into Minecraft and started up the world, and this is where I'm at, and it happened to spawn me right near a village, so that's pretty cool. And basically, let's go through what you need to do first. Now, this is spawn over in this area. Now, we don't need to be in this area. We need to be at 0, 0, okay? So first, let's go to 0, 0. We'll do 0, 80, 0. And wait for the world to load up. Okay. And right here is 0, 0, 0. So let's mark this off right now with some white wool here. Okay. Now, there's a couple different things you can do. You need to set the world spawn in an area, close to this, but I wouldn't recommend doing it on level ground. Because what's going to happen is all your players are going to come online, and they're going to come up in this vicinity somewhere, not necessarily on this exact very block. So I recommend you build a little building that's quite large into scale and will allow the players to build in. Might even want to go underground and build it underground to make sure that they all spawn in there and they don't go anywhere, because you don't want anybody wandering off and trying to go grab it. If they spawned over there, they'd be running over to the village and trying to get stuff in their hands, but we'll take care of all that. So locate 00, and that's where that needs to be. Now we're going to do most of the building over there to where we spawned at, because we need to make sure that all this redstone that we're getting ready to lay down goes within the spawn chunk. Now it's important to do this in the spawn chunk because the spawn chunks stay loaded. So no matter where you go on the map, this little area always is loaded up, so it'll always run the redstone and so on and so forth. So this is very, very important that you build this thing here. You can build it underground, down at bedrock. You could build it way up in the sky. I think we are going to build ours probably, I'd say, in the sky. And that way it would just be easier for me to fly around and show you everything. Okay, so I'll be back in just a moment, and we'll get up there pretty good ways. We'll be back in just a moment. Okay, now before we begin digging up, I went ahead and killed myself a couple different times and marked out the locations of where I kept respawning at. So in this vicinity right here is where the new players that come onto the server will be spawning at. So I'm going to take this area, I'm going to extend it a few, and go ahead and just build the room right here, at the ground level. I actually tried to do it below down at bedrock, and every time I died I kept respawning up here. I never respawned in the room that I so delicately built underneath the ground. So I'm just gonna level this out, build a room, and I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back, and I have now taken all of those locations and I've extended them about 5 or 6 blocks on each side and created a safe environment that players can spawn in and they can't get out of. It's 3 blocks tall now, granted, well, yeah, if you're creative you can get through it. But yeah, now if you you spawn in here, you'll spawn anywhere in here. So what we need to do now is we're going to go just underneath this bedrock level, because what I originally was going to do was build it way up in the air, but I want to be able to build a switch, one button to start this whole thing, and I want to be able to do it here. When the players spawn, they can go over there and somebody can hit the button and get it started. And obviously it's a little bit easier to do it down here. So I'm going to build all the redstone stuff underneath this, and I'll be back once I get done clearing some room out down there below. Be right back. Okay guys, so now we've got the area up top, and now we're going to work on the area down below here. So I've went ahead and put the lever here, and pulling this lever will start everything. So let me go ahead and show you what I've done. I've dug out a good bit. I'm not exactly sure how far you need to go. You need to go a pretty good bit, not too bad. And what we're going to do is we're going to run a line of redstone and repeaters into some command blocks along this line, along this wall. The command blocks will put in the chat that the game is going to start, and it'll be a little countdown, and then at the end it will also we'll put a command block to clear everyone's inventory in case they've picked something up on accident, replenish their health, and replenish their hunger. So everybody starts clean, fresh, and brand new, ready to go. So, all right, so what we're going to do is, we need to do a command here. We'll need to do the give alcoholic, and they've changed it now, so it's just command block. There you go. I think they're getting rid of the item ID numbers now. So put that down. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a command block. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a command block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Command block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see this. Alright, this one will be that. And then we put this with that. And there, 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 there. And we'll probably might add a couple more, but basically what you'll want to do is come to this first one here, and you just want to type in there say at A for all players, and we'll write something like starting in 5. And then this one here, what you want to do is write /clear at all, and that will clear everyone's inventory. And then this one, you'll cancel that. Let me see. Do effect. So we need which one is it? No. It's not hunger. We need saturation. I think it's 6 and 23, if I'm not mistaken. It's effect at all 23, and then you want to type in 600 for like 30 seconds or so. Yeah. And then this one will be effect at all for what was it? 6 and then 600. Okay, done. Okay, now, so if we go up here and flick this and watch the chat, oh, what happened there? Why can't I go down? Oh, that's why. Yeah. So see, we've cleared the inventory and removed the 4 items, and basically given me saturation and instant health for a brief duration. That way everybody starts off new. Okay, so that's fine. Turn that off. And actually what I meant to say was put all of these on the full delay so that it runs a little bit slower. I mean, it's not exact. Actually, these doesn't really matter. You can keep them there, but the timer, it'll look a little bit better if you do that. Okay, now for the timer, we need, let's see, we're going to need some redstone, need hopper, a redstone block, sticky piston, we need a block. Let's get that polished andesite. Gonna need some redstone torches and comparator. Yeah. Okay. Now let's go boom, 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 and actually let's drop it down one. Okay, so we'll go here, here, and here, and there, and then we'll put two hoppers facing into one another. And what we're doing is we're building the clock that Etho has invented. It's a very simple one. Comparators facing out into a block. Redstone dust. Sticky piston. And then we'll put the redstone block on this side, because this hopper right now is currently being powered, so if we put anything in there, it's powering the piston, but it's not going over to this one because it's held up right now. So if we got rid of it, you see it goes back and forth. Okay, so get that back. Put that there. Okay, so with that said, what we need now is we've now given ourselves, what we'll end up doing is, let's get something that nobody's going to use. Let's get some grass here. And what we'll do is we'll fill this up, and all of those will travel over here. And once they travel over here, this comparator will cut off, pulling this piston back, which will then, obviously let that comparator light up and push this over, and it will break the signal. So what we need to do is, actually, I think I might have this backwards. I do have it backwards. So let's do this. Let's break this, come over one. And this is very important that it's laid out like this, because I'll show you in just a minute. We need wait. Yeah, it's already going over there. Need all that to go over there. Oh, damn it. I forgot the redstone there. Okay, now we're good. Alright, everything should stay there now. Okay, good. So, two hoppers, you want this one right here with everything in it, and it's got to be lit up. And you want the redstone block on the opposite side, because you're going to put redstone dust here and a redstone torch on the end of it. Okay, this is important that it's laid out just like this, that this redstone torch is on and this isn't powered until that gets cut off. These are allowed to drain over here, which pushes this redstone block over. Okay, so that's very, very important. Now we need to come down here like so and put a hopper facing down, and we need to get a chest, and you can put a single chest on the top, and then down here at the bottom we need a double chest. It has to be a double chest. Even though the items aren't going to fill up this double chest, it has to be a double chest, because that it affects how much signal the comparator picks up when there is a double chest or a single chest. So it has to be a double chest. And then what we need is, put this here. Yeah. Like so. And come out here like that. We're going to put a comparator off this chest. redstone dust here, and then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. Yeah, 7. Alright, so I could actually just test this out right here. So we got, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, before I do that, I need to put a sticky piston, this, and I need command block again. Yeah, put a command block on the end of this, and put that one there. And then in here you would write, say, you do at all, and do something like 20-minute mark, like that. And that way when redstone block hits it, it'll tell me that that's the 20-minute mark. Now, if my math is correct, let me see, where's my paper at? It is 23 stacks and then 10, so it's a total of 1,482 items. So we need a little bit more. That's was it 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and then actually let's do put 9, and then when I put this last one, you should see the message come up on the screen in the bottom left. Yeah, there you go. That's the 20-minute mark. So it'll take 20 minutes for all of these items to go into this chest, and basically turning on that command block, which will let the players know that 20 minutes are up, and that'll be like an episode marker. So let's take all of these out and relocate them up here. Now they'll stay there because the torch is on and it's lit up the hopper, not allowing anything to pass. And so once that switch flips and this powers this, it'll unpower the torch, which will open up the hopper, and it will allow 5 items to go through there, and then it'll close again, and then it'll go back, and then it'll do it again, and it'll gradually make its way over here finally, and as that chest starts to fill up, it'll power this to power that command block. And there's your 20 minutes. Now, to keep this thing going, because obviously UHC is not going to last just 20 minutes, is we'll bring a comparator off of here with redstone dust, and we need to do basically the same thing. So we will need, actually let's do it off of here. Let's do a comparator like that, and redstone dust, and let's see, we need this powered, so put a torch on there, and let's see, we'll do this again. Alright, so that there, there. Comparators facing out, away from the hoppers. A block in front of the comparators. A spot of redstone dust, and a sticky piston, sticky piston, and then the redstone block right here in front of this one, and then the line going out, will be right here with torch on it, like so. And then we need to make sure we put wait. Put them over here. There we go. Okay. So we got that. Now what we need to do is put the hopper and a single chest on top of it and a double chest off of it with a comparator off of it. These bats are driving me bat crazy. Let's see. Do redstone. So that was 7, I think, right? 7 pieces of redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, and redstone dust to that. And you could put the piston here, here, and then the command block. Break that, and with this command block you want to say at all do the 40-minute mark. There you go. And then we of course test it out. Yep, that works. And then just repeat this process over and over and over until you feel confident enough that you have enough time. I would probably say you would need to repeat this step. Gosh, I don't know. Depending on how many players and how big it is, I would probably say 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, maybe, I don't know. That's a tough call. Probably, I'd say at least 10 times just to be safe. You know, I would do it 10 times. Most UHCs are only about, 8 to 10 episodes. So you might even want to go 12 times. So just dig this down and continue this, path. And like I said, none of this really matters. Like you could put this comparator off of here, and just as long as it's all laid out, it doesn't necessarily have to go off this side. It could go off this side. And same thing with this one is, the hopper could be over here or something. It's pretty self-explanatory. You just work your way down and just continue the same pattern. So you'll have the hopper clock there that'll turn this off, with the chest that'll empty out every so often to the point it powers that off, command block, and then the comparator will also pick up the signal and in turn turn this machine on and allowing this to flow out and empty out and turning that command block on, and so on and so forth. It's just a rinse and repeat kind of thing. So, and then on this one too, of course, we need to make sure that we put the 23 stacks and 10 is the correct amount. So it's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and then 10. There you go. There you go. And there's your timer. Let's see. So, okay. That's the timer part worked out. That is the clearing your inventory and so on and so forth. So there's a couple of commands that we need to do. Let me get out of this damn cave. And let me turn this off. Now there's a couple of commands that we need to run before you start the UHC. You need to pick out your teammates, or I'm sorry, you need to start new teams. You need to colorize the teams. You need to add health to the tab list, and you need to do the world border and stuff. So I'm going to go over all those things in just a second. Okay, so before we get started with a couple of commands, we needed to add some more command blocks, and I need to change one of those right now. Not that one. Ooh, crap. I can't remember which one it was. Not that one, but that one right there. Need to change the instant health. We need to change it to instant damage. And the reason for that is we need to have the health on the tab menu. And actually, before we do that, we need to put the health on there. So let's do this. Let's clear this. Well, let's do that one. And that. And okay. Alright, so let's see. What order do we need to put these in? Let me go to my list here. We need to let's do the scoreboard stuff. Okay, so slash scoreboard space no, wait, not scoreboard. Yeah, scoreboard, but we need to add the health. So let's do actually, let's do this. Let's do game rule natural regeneration and false. And this command right here is what makes it ultra hardcore. There, it takes off there's no regeneration from your hunger being full. So that one will be added. And then once we add that, we need to add the health on the tab screen. So we'll go slash scoreboard. Ooh, wait a minute. There's no tab in the command blocks, which I can't stand. Objectives. Add health. Make sure all that's spelled correctly. Looks like it is. And there. And then here we'll go scoreboard, because it's not seen just yet, so we need to do scoreboard objectives set display, which is one word, list, and then health, and it's case sensitive, so be very careful. Scoreboard objectives. Yep. Okay. So now we've got the let's see, we got the timer, we've got clear the inventory, set it to hardcore, set the health, and now we need let me see, set the health, and just so mode 0. Oh, duh. Forgot I gotta turn them on. Actually, we'll just try it later. Oh, great. Alright, so we've got those. Now let's do the, let's see. Okay, we need to do the effects now. Let's do slash effect at all players, and we need to type in Minecraft, the double dots, instant underscore damage space and then 1. That way everyone will take damage, and once that's shown, that will kick on the health, because the health won't show on the tab menu until you take damage. So now we need to do we'll do the effect six. No, wait. At all 6, and then 600 seconds of that, and then effect at all 23 for 600 seconds, and or not 600 seconds, 600 ticks, and then this one. Let's see, we'll do the world border on these, so we'll do world border set for is it 2,000 or 4,000? I think it's 2,000. Yeah, 2,000 should be good. It's 2,000 overall, so it's 1,000 in each direction. You know, positive 1,000 and negative 1,000. So set 2,000, and then we'll need to put a couple more of these down. Is it this one? Do world border center 0, 0 to center it up on 0, 0. And then this one here, we'll do world border set. Let's say we'll go down to a 200 by 200 area, or that's 200 in each direction, so it's 100 and a minus 100. So the smallest size you want it to go to is it's closing in, and we'll do it for 3,600. Which equals up to 1 hour. And that one's done. So we got center, set to shrink. That sets the world border. That gives the saturation and the health. Got to take the damage. Display the health. Added the health to the tab list. Took off the natural regeneration. Cleared the inventory. So all that's set. Okay, so I think that is all for your command blocks. And probably want to go in here and just space these out a little bit, so it's not spamming the server too bad. Now, that should be everything you need down here. So see, I really didn't even need, well, you did need all this space, but you know, you'll go all the way down. Okay, so let's go ahead and box that up. And now there's a couple of commands. Let me get up here on this obsidian so you can see it in the background. There's a couple of commands that we got to type in manually. I'm not 100% sure if you could use these in a command block or not, but I think it would be better if you typed them in anyways instead of the command block. Okay, so let's see, where do we begin? We need to add the teams, and it's best to add the teams before the players get in here, but it doesn't really matter. They can all get in here and then you can do it. It doesn't really matter. But you need to type in slash scoreboard, and then you can go to teams and add, and then this will be your team name. So if you want to name them the colors, that would be the best. So you can just type in, say, blue for the blue team, okay? And you've added the blue team. And you would just continue that and change it to, you know, red, or, you know, the crafters, or whatever you want to call it. Just, it doesn't matter what you call it as long as you remember exactly how you spelled it, okay? So once you've done that, now we got to give that team a color. So you can go to teams and then option, and then you want to take that team name, type it in, so it was blue, and then we want to go to color and then just type in blue like so. Or I think you can tab, yeah, you can tab the different colors. So we'll go to blue and then hit enter. Okay, so now the blue team has the color blue names. And if I write in the chat, you know, my name's not colored right now because I'm not on a team. So to join the teams, you want to hit slash scoreboard, teams, join, and then do blue for the team that we named. And then you want to do at random, and then the bracket, and then go team equals comma C equals, and then depending on how many people you want on each team, this will be what number you put in. So if you want 3 people to a team, you put 3, and then close that bracket, and there you go. So see, it just added me to the blue team. And I think that should be it, except for one last command, which I wanted to put a command block down for, because I want this the very last thing to do, which is spread the players out. So we need to write slash spread players centered off of the location that you give, so the X and Z coordinate, which would be 0, 0. And this next number is the distance in between each players. So we'll say like 300. So it'd be like 300 blocks between, you know, each group of people. And space, and then you can go all the way up to like say 950, because we're doing the 1,000 block radius, so you know 950 should be a good enough number. And then here you would write true or false. True would respect the teams. False, it would literally spread every single player out, no matter if they were on teams or not. So that should be it. This is UHC ready to go. Let's go give it a try and see how it goes. Alright, close this up. We'll go ahead and leave the stuff in the inventory. Let's go to, yeah, let's do game mode 0, just to show what it's like. And, you know, server people come on. And once everybody gets in here and ready to go, somebody's elected to pull the start button, and here we go. 3, 2, 1. There we go. My name's on the tab list, and I'm in the blue. And What happened? Why didn't I teleport? Let me see here. What did it do? It set the world border. World border to the center, shrinking the world border. I bet you anything I put that repeater on sideways. What do you want to bet? What do you want to bet? No, I didn't. Spread players. Oh crap. At all. Duh. Okay. So let's see here. Me flip this off. Let's reset this real quick because I want to see it work. And put that stuff back. And nothing's left out of there. Okay, we're good. Alright, so close that, and there we go. Now we're going to start. Oh, wait. There we go. Now see, this is why you need to fly around and load up all the chunks, because it'll keep this from happening, but we'll wait for this to load up here. Sometime today. There we go. Alright, now where are we at? We are at minus 60, minus 531. So, yeah, we just got randomly placed somewhere out here. Okay, so let's go back into game mode 1. Why can't I go into game mode 1? Oh, there it goes. Alright, now, let's see. I think it'd be quickest to go this way. Let's fly over this way and we'll go see the world border, and it should be moving in. I'm going the wrong way. Crap. TP, let's do 800, 100, 0. Alright, so it should be right over here. In theory. Yep, there it is. I can see it now. There we go. And you can see it's red, and it's actually moving in closer. There you go. Alright guys, well that's going to be it for this very long tutorial. Hopefully you guys will have enjoyed this. Please remember to hit the like button and subscribe for more Minecraft material. And I'm actually going to be starting a UHC tournament on a friend of mine's server. I've talked him into resetting the map and using it to let's see, let's do this here. There we go. I've talked him into resetting the map, and let's build in this, and we're going to play UHC on his server. So, with that being said, if you guys would like to join me, please hit me up here on the comment section, or send me an inbox message on YouTube, or you can find me on Twitter. The link to my Twitter is on my channel here on YouTube, so hit me up, let me know. Main thing is you got to be able to record it. I want every single person that plays to record. So guys, get in contact with me, and we'll see about getting a tournament going real soon, and hope hopefully this works and you guys enjoy it. Have fun, take care, peace out, and we'll see you next time. Later.